From inside Lone Depot Park in Miami, Florida, the show has an NL East matchup. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Miami Marlins. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Here we go, Singy. The fans have been waiting for this Major League debut for a while, and it's finally here. There's a lot of hype around his talent, and now we get to see how that looks at the big league level.
Yeah, this is the kind of game it's going to be shared all over social media later tonight. Baseball fans all across the world are aware of this debut, and we're lucky enough to be at the stadium for it, so I'm excited to see what he's got firsthand. My advice to him would just be to soak it all in. Don't worry about the results. Don't worry about the expectations. Just really enjoy this experience because it only happens once.
All right, first pitch coming up. Getting the nod in this one, Dontrell Willis. Chris, he's looking for a bounce back this season.
Yeah, and I think this guy understands that if he doesn't make quicker adjustments and show improvement, that the patience that his manager has will not last as long as it did last year. So we'll see if he can get off to a great start. Perhaps the work that he did in the offseason will show good results early on, but he's got to get out of the gates going strong, or else he may find himself in the bullpen or back in the minor leagues.
And now the lefty. That one fouled off. The pitch. Ripped towards third. In plenty of time to first, and they get the out on Jones. Here's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
No score, just getting started, top of the first. And down on strikes. That's out number 2. Here's the veteran outfielder, Hank Aaron.
The right fielder, number 44, Hank.
Next pitch is inside, and a count 2-1. And of course, when it comes to Hank Aaron, he's one of the greatest sluggers of all time. 755 career homers, a record that stood for a long time. The wind of the pitch. He swings and fouls one off.
Almost goes without saying that Mr. Aaron set the standard for power hitters in the sport for years. I mean, just an incredible 23-year career.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Pierre racing over to make the catch. And the Braves go down quietly. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Back after this on the show. Bottom of the first, and on the mound in this one, Warren Spahn. Singing, he is one of the best to ever do it.
True legend in this game with over 300 career wins. Always a joy to watch him go to work. It's effortless out there. Doesn't wear his emotions on his sleeve. Doesn't know when he's high or when he's low.
We go to the bottom of the first, and at the plate for Miami, Juan Pierre. The wind and the pitch. Squibbed out in front of the plate. Throw on to Olsen. One gone, bottom half of the first. And let's take a look at the lineup. A tough challenge in this one. An excellent arm on the mound. Singy, they're going to have to capitalize on their opportunities.
Yeah, and they're not going to get a whole lot if he pitches the way that he's capable of pitching. So, be ready to swing from the first pitch. You get something straight, man, you better turn on it.
So now here's the DH, Brian De La Cruz. Towards first. Olsen takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting third, the shortstop, David Lee.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the power speed combo. David Lee. Looking for his first big league hit right here. The wide to kick the pitch. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. And the pitch. Line drive, base hit, right center field. Now he'll turn for second. And he pulls in with a double for his first hit of the year. David Lee with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Gary Sheffield getting ready to hit. Next one misses. 3-1.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Lee at second with 2 down. The 3-1 in for a strike, full count.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And that's ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
So to a board and 2 out, scoreless game. And now it's Garrett Cooper up to hit. Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. Over to third, but the throw's offline. Kicks and fires. Pitch is in there. 2-2 now. Second and third, 2 down. Next pitch misses, and it's 3-2. And here it comes. And a swing and a miss. Out number 3. Marlins strand a pair. We played an inning. No score. All set for the start of the inning. Now in for the Braves, Eddie Matthews. Next pitch inside, and it's 2-1.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. Sets the tone for the rest of the game.
The 2-1. Matthews tries to check his swing. Now a look to third, and he went around according to Patrick Johnson. Left field. Soler settles under this one. He makes the grab, and there's one down.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. You know, when you look around the game and think about the best power hitters in the sport, this guy is one of the first names you got to come up with. One down, base is empty. Next offering is outside. Ronald Acuna Jr., a guy who burst on the scene in 2018. He was only 20 years old, and he is one of the great talents in baseball right now. In for a strike. Now it's 3-2. Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes he'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
That one out to right. Sheffield giving chase. Snags it on the run. 2 away now.
Batting 6, the catcher, number 9.
And now the veteran catcher, Joe Torre. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. No score here in the second. Next pitch is popped up. Wendell makes the catch, and that'll do it. Down in order go the Braves. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Lone Depot Park, bottom of the second. And now for the Marlins, Jorge Soler. Kicks and deals. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Jazz Chisholm now. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. And now 2-2. And a pitch. That misses the zone. 3-2 now.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position. No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher, it's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Batting 9, the catcher, Jacob Stallings.
Jacob Stallings now. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. The pitch. Bounce back to the mound. And it gets by him. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Back to the top of the Miami order. Juan Pierre, the next up for the Marlins. The pitch. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. In comes the first run of the game as the Marlins take the lead.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So first and second with 2 outs. And the batter now, Brian De La Cruz. The 1-1. Fly ball pretty well struck right field. That one's carrying. Pulls it in on the warning track. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0. On to the 3rd inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta, David Justice. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Next pitch just misses. And it's 2-2. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Bounced up the middle. Fires to first on the run. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Next offering is fouled back. Fly ball to right. Sheffield racing over to make the catch.
Batting ninth, the first baseman, Matt.
2 outs, base is empty. Matt Olson up to the plate. Here's a 1-1. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Swing and a bouncer. Over to Cooper. Third out, and that ends the frame. Braves go down quickly here. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here in Miami, set for the bottom of the third. Here's a big power threat. David Lee.
This kid is so special.
He's a shortstop by trade and big time power. Pitch misses, and the count's even at 2.
Seems like from day one, his strike zone and plate discipline looked like he'd been in the league for 6 years already.
The next offering misses, and the count's full. And there's ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Gary Sheffield. Lee on at first, nobody out. Next offering misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Good speed on the base paths. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Move to first, and he's back in there. Another throw over, and they're keeping him close. Nobody out, runner at first. Swing and a miss. 2-2.
Well, hitter looked pretty comfortable on that swing. Pitchers don't like to see that. We'll see how he changes it up on this next pitch.
Pickoff move to first. Lee gets back easily. And a pitch. In the dirt, but kept close. To second, but way too late. Safe there. The pitch. Ripped to short. And that's a base hit. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. Throw home, not in time. The run scores. It's 2-0.
Picks himself up at RBI. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Garrett Cooper, the next up for the Marlins. Here comes a pitch. Squirts away a little bit. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Swings and misses. 2-2. Runner leads away at second. It's softly on the ground left side. And he grabs it in foul ground. The 2-2. Stays alive. That's hard hit in the line. And there's one away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. A walk and a run scored his first time. And a 1-1. And strike two.
2 strikes.
Runner at second here, one gone. Next pitch inside. And the count is 2-2. Man at second. Foul ball there. And now it's filled up. The pitch. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
And he deals. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Jones under it. And there's two away.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrating with himself until his next at bat.
Jazz Chisholm now at the plate. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. At the belt and fires.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases.
Oh, now this ball gets down. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Ground ball, Olsen. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and it's 2-zip. As we go to the top of the 4th. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Chipper Jones. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. And it drops in, but a good job to keep it in front.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. Caught looking his first time up. And a 2-1 on the way. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Jones gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Runner,
Chipper on the move. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Jones around third. He'll score easily, and they trail by 1.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Hank Aaron next up for the Braves. And now the lefty hard on the ground to first. The flip to the pitcher covering. Pitcher gets to the bag for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Eddie Matthews.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Check swing, but he went too far. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Next offering is fouled back.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
The pitch. And that's outside. Left-hand batter waits. And it's filled up. And the pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Here's Acuna now.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
1-2 now on Acuna. Acuna punches one foul right side.
Yeah, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win.
Now this ball is down and could score a run. In comes the runner from third. It's 2-2.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And next for Atlanta, David Justice. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Out to center. Pierre makes the catch, and that'll do it. On now to the bottom of the 4th. We are tied 2-2. Bottom 4. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Jacob Stallings. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
And now it's going to be Juan Pierre. And now 1-2. The wind of the pitch. Slow ground ball to the right side. Albies gloves it over to first. Out on a bang play, but he made it close.
Now back, the designated hitter,
Brian De La Cruz, the next up for the Marlins. Good contact guy, good defender. The next pitch misses. The count now 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Miami down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. One now. And that's a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Chop to third, and he picks it up in foul territory. Kicks and fires. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Tap dances out of the way of that one. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And out of here. Ozzie Albies goes yard. His first homer of the year, and they jump out front. It's 3-2.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. The 1-1. In the air, left field. Soler on his way over. Can't get there, base hit. Digging it out of the corner, and that's a double.
now batting, third baseman, Chipper Jones.
Now in for the Braves, Chipper Jones. 1 for 2. The pitch. Strike 2.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And a pitch. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Makes the catch for the out. Dansby Swanson stands in.
Swanson, former first-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks, Vanderbilt player in college, College World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
Next pitch misses, and it's 2-2. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Zach Pop getting ready to go. Scott, the lefty, warming up as well. 2-2 now. In the air, center field. Pierre sizes this one up, and there's 2 away. And now here's a speed threat, outfielder Hank Aaron. And what a two-way player, not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. 2 outs.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
Kicks and deals. Now a fly ball to right center. Pierre, as he glides to his left, drops in for a hit, couldn't run it down. The run comes in from second. It's 4-2.
Oh, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Eddie Matthews. The 1-1. Fouled off left side. Hank on at second with 2 down. And a swing and a miss. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Braves 4 and the Marlins 2. And welcome back. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, David Lee. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Next pitch in the dirt. Now 2-2. Got him. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
Now here is Gary Sheffield. Ball to strike. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. And a ball evens the count. And here it comes. Stays alive. Next one misses. Counts full, 3-2. Slice to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Now back, first baseman,
Garrett Cooper, the next to hit. The pitch. And that one moves his feet. Two now. Chopper right side. Throw on to Olsen. Marlins set down in order. And 1-2-3 go the Marlins. Still down by a count of 4-2. Zach Pop comes on now. He's making his second appearance of the season.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
All set for the top of the 6th. At the plate, Ronald Acuna Jr. Righty delivers.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Righty to the plate. Out to short. Slings it across. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
The catcher, number 9, Joe Torre.
Joe Torre next up for the Braves. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Ripped into right field, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Now, David Justice. The punch out there, 2 away.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. It was a homer for him back in the 5th. Just a solo shot, but an important swing in this game.
Yeah, and it was a beautiful swing as well. Everything just came together timing-wise, and he blasted it out of here.
And a foul ball. Torre, the runner at first with 2 gone. Up the middle. They take the force out. 3rd out. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Braves 4 and the Marlins 2. Bottom of the 6th. And at the plate for Miami, Jorge Soler. The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And a pitch. That one misses. Full count now. Action in the pen down there. Colin McHugh getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Matzik getting loose as well. To the left side, but it is well foul. Here comes a pitch. Hard hit left side. Throws to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Up next for the Marlins, the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm.
And stepping in is the speedy Jazz Chisholm.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
And the next pitch is way outside. And now the lefty just off the outside part of the plate. Left-hand hitter waits. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
One gone runner at first. Here's Joey Wendell. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. It's a pitch out. Throw, and they got him.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
The pitch. Started to go after it. Now we'll look down to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. And a pitch. That just misses. Full count, 3-2. The wind and the pitch. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Here's a 1-1. Breaking ball through there for a strike. The pitch. Got him. And that ends the inning. Marlins lead 1. They trail it here 4-2. Pitching change here. Cole Sulser. It's his job to keep his team in the game.
Number 31, Cole.
Here is Matt Olson. Right-handed reliever. Swings and misses. And a count 1-2. That's inside. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that's the first out.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off. Extend that at bat.
So the batting order turns over. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Chipper Jones. Ripped, but it curls foul. Two and 2 stays alive. Comes the 2-2. And he grounds one to the right side. The throw to first, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Now batting, the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Dansby Swanson digs in now. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Next pitch misses way outside. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that's the 3rd out. And the Braves go down quietly as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Colin McHugh on the pitch out of the pen here, trying to protect this lead.
Colin McHugh.
Welcome back. Here's the center fielder, Juan Pierre. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Up the middle. On the run, throw to first. Just got him, and he was burning up the baseline.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
Now here is Brian De La Cruz for the 4th time tonight. Here's a 1-1. Out towards right center field. Hank on the move. Racing. Makes the catch. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, David Lee.
2 outs, base is empty. David Lee, the next up for the Marlins. Right-hander kicks, deals.
I got to count 2-2.
That one missed.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Ripped on the ground to second. Oh, great stop. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Making it look easy at the Keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
Tanner Scott taking over on the mound, and his job is to collect quick outs and keep his team within striking distance.
Scott.
Back here at Lone Depot Park, we go to the 8th. Now it's going to be Hank Aaron. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Out to short. Over to Cooper. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Eddie Matthews next up for the Braves. A strikeout and a walk. Left-hand batter waits. On the ground, right side. Knocks it down, but he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there.
Up next for Atlanta, the left fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. The 1-1. And the slider just misses.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
And he deals. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Rolled over to third, and that's just foul. Pitch misses. Full count now. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the 3rd out. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they still lead this one 4-2. Kenley Jansen into the game, and he'll work on holding this lead.
For Atlanta, number 74, Kenley Jansen.
Back here at the ballpark, ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now the right fielder, Gary Sheffield. And the righty deals. Got him swinging. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Garrett Cooper getting ready to hit. A guy who makes an impact not just at the plate, but also in the field. Next offering is down low.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And the pitch. Hank moving to his left. Flashes the leather on the running catch. 2 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jorge.
So 2 down now, and here is Jorge Soler. The 2-1. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. Handcuffed him with that slider. That ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Marlins. Still down by a count of 4-2. Back here in Miami, new inning getting started. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Joe Torre. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. The pitch. And he walked him.
Nope. Ball 4.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
Leading off to the plate.
And the batter now, David Justice.
David.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
1-1 now. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Swings and misses. 1 out.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
And now, Ozzie Albies. Torre over at first with 1 away. And here it comes.
Ball, watch out.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. And a pitch. On the ground to the left. And it's through for a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Now batting. The first
Here's Matt Olson. 1 for 3. The pitch. And that just misses.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Next pitch downstairs. 3-2 now. At the belt and fires. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, 9, 2 up in inning number 9. It's the Braves 4 and the Marlins 2. Jay Lee gets handed the rock out of the pen, on for his major league debut, and a moment he will never forget. Welcome back. Bottom of the 9th. Leading off, Jazz Chisholm. Here comes a pitch. There's the strike up high. That is strike 2.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more guys that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Next offering is fouled back. Righty delivers. Got him looking. And there's one away.
Well, I definitely say that's a statement strikeout right there. You come out of the bullpen, go right after the hitters, and 3 pitches later, you got 1 out. Tell you what, if you're in the dugout, you're looking at each other and saying, he's going to be tough to get to today.
Next to hit, Joey Wendell. And a pitch.
Nope, that's the ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. The next offering misses. And now 3-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
And now for the Marlins, Jacob Stallings. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
And here is Juan Pierre. The tying run at the plate. Popped up. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves take the first 2 games of this series on the road.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Marlins, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.